Hi everybody, even Steven here. So as you can tell, I got my things set up, ready to make another card. Glad everybody could join me, and it should be a lot of fun. Got a couple of new items I'm going to be working with here. The guillotine cutter, you can see the handles sticking out there. But without any further ado, let's get to it. Alrighty, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is take this guillotine cutter here. Oh, and also, I'm trying another new setup here, new camera angle, so please let me know in the comments. I wanted to also mention that I really appreciate everybody's feedback with my previous videos with my new camera setup. It really has been helping. So please keep it up. If this works, let me know. If it doesn't work, let me know as well. So yeah, I'm going to cut this piece of white cardstock down to 5 3/4 by 4. So little, or 5 3/4 by 8 to make a 5 3/4 by 4 inch card. The reason I'm doing that is because I have this gold that measures a wonky measurement this way. Otherwise I would make just a regular 6 by 4 card. And so I'm having to work with the length here, and that's why I'm measuring it that weird length here. If that makes any sense at all. Sorry if it doesn't, but it makes sense in my brain. So yeah, gonna do this 5 3/4 by 8 inches. And I've tested out this guillotine cutter and it seems to work pretty well. It's just a swing line. I picked it up from Target. I had a Target gift card. So we'll see if I can get some decent cuts out of this. Then 5 3/4. That just cuts through it like butter. Okay. Get my scorecard here. For the 4 inch mark and score it. That wasn't the most even of scores, but that's okay. I'm fixing it. There. Done with that. So there's my blank that I'm going to be working with. Next, I'm going to take some of this pink cardstock that I got and cut it to 5 3/4 by 4. I'm not going to have a white background on the front. Alrighty. There's 4. Beautiful. Now I cut this, I think, a bit on the small side by accident. So, but that's okay. That should still work. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to be using double-sided tape this time. Oh, that's right. I am not doing all 4 corners this time. And then one in the middle. And one on the other edge. Get my craft picker and then peel the backing off, which, of course, is my favorite part of the whole process. Oh, it's not quite stuck down all the way. There we go. And this is going to be slightly out of frame. I apologize, but I want to be able to see a little better what I'm doing. There, little white sticking out, but I can trim that off. That's fine. Again, like I said, I'm not going for perfection here. Okay. Next, I'm going to take one of these gold pieces and cut it down to 5 1/4, which it already is this way, by 3 1/2 this way. So I've yet to use foil cardstock in a card, so I've been kind of wanting to do it. There. That looks okay. Now for the double-sided tape again. And on the edge. Peel the backing off. It's supposed to be really hot this weekend in my neck of the woods. But I think I've mentioned it before, I'm pretty lucky. The unit I live in doesn't face the sun. My window doesn't. I don't even need an air conditioner. That's how cool it stays. Hasn't always been like that. I've lived in places where I just baked in the sun, and that was no fun at all. It's, again, going to be out of frame a little bit. I apologize. So I kind of eyeball putting this down. There. Now next, I'm going to take this from a Bow Bunny scrapbooking paper pad pack. I'm going to cut it down to 4 3/4 by 3. And I'm just going to layer a bit more onto the card. And there we go. Do it like that. Yeah, that looks good. Well, I think it looks good. Hope everybody else is doing well. Hard to believe it's almost mid-July. Good gracious. Time definitely flies. I'm actually going to be starting new work pretty soon coming up here, and my schedule is going to change. So unfortunately, my ability to post videos might change a little bit. I will post as much as I possibly can, mostly because I enjoy doing it so much. But I just wanted to give you all the heads up that it might be changing a little bit to the frequency with which I post. So I do apologize for that, but I will continue to post regardless. The welcome that I've received from the crafting community overall in general has just been so warm and inviting. It's been awesome, so supportive. All of you have been just great, and I was really surprised. I honestly didn't know what to expect when I started posting these little videos on my little channel, but I have been so pleasantly surprised by the warm welcome that I've gotten. And I just want to thank everybody who have commented and watched and subscribed, even just clicked on my videos too. You all have been amazing. Okay, moving right along. Not super even. I messed up a little bit there. I'm not going to be able to lift that up, I don't think. It's on foil. Nope, it's stuck. That's okay. Gives the card character. Okay, but the next part is going to be fun because I get to use my die cut machine. I picked up this kind of lace circular lace die cut or a die from Temu, and I want to use it out. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make it gold. So I'm going to cut this down to be able to fit into my die cut machine. So I got to cut it down to 2.5 inches. Now, I promise the instructions on my die cut machine, I'm going to use the shim too. On my die cut machine, say to do it this way. So base plate, then shim if you're going to use them, then die with the edges facing up, then paper on top of that. So I want the gold showing, obviously, so I'm going to face that down into it. And then the top plate. Oops, sorry about that. Shut the camera. And to make the sandwich like that, that's what the instructions said. So, and it's been working. So maybe it's just unique to this particular die cut machine. I don't know, but this is how the instructions say to do it. So that's the way I've been doing it. Now the fun part, making pasta. Oop. Okay. And get it in frame there. As you can see, it cut the die pretty well. Look at that. Cut it all, cut all those pieces. So this is going to take me a little bit. I have yet to get a die brush, a die roller brush to get all the pieces out. It is on my list of things to get, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I will be back in just a moment and clean all this up, and then we will resume. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I am back, and that took a lot less time than I thought, and I will tell you why. So I was thinking what could work similar to a die cut brush that I could pick up at Target, because I was at Target and I have a Target gift card that I have been trying to use up. And it was important to me to try and find something at Target. So what I found was this cleaning brush called Everspring. It was in the cleaning brush section, just household goods cleaning brushes. And I just took this thing and just went like that. And I didn't make that noise, but I just went like that, and it worked really, really well.
I just kind of went with the edges, went in and out, and then went like that and cleaned it up. And it took almost no time at all. I was super shocked. So this thing worked actually really good to get the little bits and pieces out of here. So yeah, cool. I was wondering if it would work that well or not, and I was pleasantly surprised to find that it did. So yay. Yay, yay, yay. Now I have this beautiful die cut, golden shiny. That is going to go on here, like so. So the next step is to get my Mod Podge and a foam brush. Oh, stubborn lid. I'm just going to get rid of you. And gently glue this onto the card. Okay. Now this is going to be out of frame again, so I can see. I apologize. I'm just affixing it and eyeballing it to center it as best I can. There. I'm just getting my craft scraper and smoothing it on. And there's that. And then just for an added bit of touch, I'm going to put on some of these on the corners of the lace paper, the Bow Bunny lace paper. Because why not? And a bit more shiny sparkle to the card. That's odd. Not very sticky. In fact, not sticky at all. The sticky backing just popped completely off and stayed on the paper. That's not helpful. Oh, geez. There. That was a bit of an ordeal, folks. Okay, there's one. Sorry, I'm not in frame. I'm just picking off the excess sticky bits off of these little jewels. And two. It's a contrasting shade of kind of pink lavender, but that's okay. I rather like it. There's that. I can already tell I need to add a little more glue to the edges of this die cut. I'm gonna do that really quick. It's already starting to peel up, saying, help me, help me. I shall try to. Okay. Sorry for the interlude, folks. Just fixing my die cut here. Okay. And I believe the other side is okay. Yep. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Little jewels here. I'm done with those. Oops. Some excess sticky bits. Get that off of there. A little more over here. Oh, that's really stubborn. There. Got it. And that is the front of the card. Okay. Moving right along to the interior of the card. Need to do some more cutting, so I'm going to use up some of this pink cardstock that I've already cut up and cut a piece down to 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. So let's see what we're at so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3/4 by 1, 2, plenty. Whoopsie. With the guillotine cutter here. It just slices right through that. It's nice. By 3 1/2. And this is going to have white backing on it on the interior, I decided. So looks good. But first, some washi tape is going to go on the edges. Well, actually, I will do that next. First one I'm going to do is make die cut. And for this die cut, it's going to be, if I can find it, a butterfly. The one that came with the machine, actually. So again, I'm going to use a shim. And I'm following the manufacturer's instructions on how to use this. Base plate, shim, die with the edges facing up. That's what it says, I swear. Then paper, then the top plate, reversing it this time to deal with the bowing of it. Then feed the sandwich into the pasta maker. Okie dokie. Well, looks like it cut pretty well. Yeah. Now, give me just a moment while I see if I can work some magic with this brush. Get these pieces out. No, actually, don't really need to use this brush for this particular die. Oh, sorry. I keep shaking the camera. I do apologize. So all I'm doing is just poking out the bits. There aren't a whole lot of bits to poke out on this particular die. So I will just find a way to keep you entertained as I'm doing this off camera. Oh, but yes, I wanted to further elaborate on the super warm welcome that I've gotten from the crafting community since I started posting my videos. Um, so many good suggestions and tips and things like that. It's it's kind of hard to keep track of them all at times, but I've been super welcomed, and it's just been so awesome. Um, and I really do love doing this. I'm so glad that I found paper crafting. It just kind of started as an extension from crocheting, actually. And I started watching haul videos. And then I found paper crafting from there, and the rest is history, as they say. So there's my little butterfly, little purple butterfly. And the first thing I'm going to do is glue it. And I'm feeling symmetrical today, so it's going to go in the center. Excuse me, got a bit of the sniffles. Sorry if you could hear that. In the area where I live, there's a lot of vehicle traffic, and a lot of people drive, for lack of a better way to put it, fast. They like to really rev their engines. I hear it constantly. Oop, sorry about that again. I keep banging it. May have been a little liberal with the glue. Oh, geez. Try a lot liberal. Oop. And I dropped it. Again, this is going to be out of frame for a little bit. I apologize. There. Just blotting the excess glue as best I can. I put too much on it. This delicate die cut. Okay. So I got it centered a little kind of in the lower portion, just a wee bit, but that's kind of what I planned on doing, because I'm going to add some washi tape to the top corners here. Just a couple of small stripes of this washi tape. And I got this washi tape out of a set of like 5 or 6 from Temu in one of my previous Temu hauls. And get my roller cutter. Trim off the excess. Oh, this roller cutter's come undone here. I should probably tighten that a bit. That's better. Okay, there's one corner. Trying to kind of make it even with the other side. Come on. There. Looks good. been a while since I've used washi tape on a card, so I was keen on using it. I picked up a set of washi tape using my Target gift card at Target. Actually had a set of Scotch brand washi tape, Scotch tape. I guess it kind of makes sense that they'd make their own line of washi tape. Um, so I got a bit of a collection now. So yeah, I wanted to start using my washi tape again. Plus, it's really fun to use and it's forgiving. So there we go. A little butterfly on there. Now time to put this in the card. So that means we need the double-sided tape. This roll of double-sided tape is just about gone. Oh, correction, it is gone. Next. It totally ran out of stickiness. The stickiness, there wasn't enough left of it for the whole length of the card piece. So I had to toss it. Three pieces ought to do it for this. Okay. Looking good so far. Time to peel the backing off. Of course, my favorite part, using the picky picker. My good old Dollar Tree picker. This thing has definitely earned its keep. And then again, I apologize. This is going to be out of frame a bit. So I put this into the card as best I can. Okay. There's that. Now, time for the final part of the card. So again, I'm going to take some of my pink cardstock here left over from the front portion of the card and cut it down to, again, 5¼ by 3½. So roll out the guillotine. Let's see. So 3½ this way. Now let's see how long we got this way. Oh, 5¼ this way. we go. Come on. There we go. Oops, sorry. I apologize, honestly, for continuously bumping the camera. Let me just fix it again really quick. My new setup, I need to be more mindful of not bumping the camera. So again, I do apologize for that. I will work on it. Okay. Looks good. I'm going to tape this to the card. So get the handy tape out. Maybe I can use even less tape and go this way 3 pieces. Oops. Alrighty. Peel the backing off. Again, out of frame, I apologize a bit. Or I apologize for it being a bit out of frame, I should say. Okay. There's that in there. Now, more die cuts. 4 more to be exact. And it's not a complicated die cut, so I'm not going to be using a shim. And then just the top plate. And roll it through. Okay. So that came out okay. I'm just going to poke it out really quick off camera. See if I can get it out okay is the question. It's kind of a delicate one. Doesn't have a lot of bits to poke out in terms of bits to throw away, but it's got some long, thin, windy pieces, so there's a lot of opportunity for it to tear, unfortunately. Oh, geez. No. Okay. I'm going to pause the video here, and then I will be back when I'm done. So I will be right back, okay? I'm just going to finish these up. Okay, I'm back, done with the die cuts. I decided that 4 of these really delicate things would be a little bit overkill on this, so I'm just going to go with 2 and go with it like that. So that was my thinking, but these are super delicate, so yeah. Okay, time to bring out the glue. And add the glue. Jeez. Okay. This is some very tedious gluing. Okay. There's one. Blot the excess. At the same time patting it down onto the cardstock. Boy, that was tedious glue work. These bits are so delicate. Okay, hopefully that'll splotch will dry a little bit. Okay, next one. Let's see if there's still enough glue. on the foam brush. Sort of. It's really delicate work. I feel very clumsy doing this, if I'm being honest. That's okay. I'm sure there's probably a better way to be doing this that some of you are thinking right now. Those of you who are actually watching this far into the video, thank you for those of you who are. Okay, pat it down. Try and get some of the excess glue off my fingers. Okay. And I think we have a completed imperfect card. So there's the front, the gold foil backing, and then the gold foil kind of lace circular die cut there, and the bow bunny there, and the pearls. And the interior with the butterfly and the washi tape. And then the right side with these really delicate die cuts. So that is my card. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who stuck through to the end, much appreciated. And if you like what you see, please give a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if not, that's okay too. And I want to thank all my subscribers, both current and new subscribers, for watching. And I will see everybody in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.